So let's say you want to enhance this a little more with a random background image. So they give you this placeholder here in this template, and you could put one image there and it'll be fine, like here it is, I got one image, and you could just keep it like that. Or let's try something different. Let's try to make it like rotating, like different images every time you refresh or every time you come to the page. Something's wrong with my randomization, but I'm getting some. I'll have to check it out. But anyway, you want some random images, right? Okay. So the first thing you have to do is you have to go to Photoshop, set your image size to the right size. In this case, 1600 by 780, right? You place your image. Let me Control D. You place your image and you resize it. So for instance, I would say place linked, and I would just take that one. And if you zoom out, you'll see, let's place. If you zoom out, you'll see that it might not be the right size. There's one there already, but I'll hide everything. So you see, this is not the right size. So what I want to do is I want to make it fit, right? So you just simply grab the corner, hold shift, grab the corner, hold shift, and fill it in, right? One thing don't try to do is fit this into the shape, because you're just deforming it, right? Okay, so now I got it, I save it as a PNG, and I got all my images, right? And I upload them. The next part is we want to find where this image is. So if I look at this example manager, it's right over here. This is the part for the image that's showing right now. And if you look over here, you see this has got 1600, 780. So what I want to do is I want to put some code here, and I want to put a random image in here, one of those four, right? So if you notice in my assets, I uploaded background. Yeah. No. Yeah, these are the images, and I uploaded them too. Oh, I see. This one has a JPEG. Okay. So, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to comment this out, and I'm going to comment this out. Oops. And I'm going to make a new file called rotate because I want to, again, centralize this. So if I put this on every page and I want to make a change, I don't want to go to every page and have to alter the code. I want to just go to one location. So the next thing I do is, I already did this in index, is so once I comment that out, I put some, I want to include a file here, right? It's called rotate. It's the same as before. We did this before, right? So it's called rotate. So I'm going to include rotate, and that's what I'm going to stick in here. So if I go to rotate, it's already done. I set up an array of all my images. You see right over here, that's an array. I also set up a directory, right? In case I change the directory later on, I don't have to bother changing all of these. I could do something like this: assets .img. But later on, if I change my directory, boy, and I have more images. So anyway, then the last thing is I do a random selection. So I take my array and I set my, so this chooses a random image between how many I have, right? And I also, these are two strings now, so I concatenate the two strings. And then I put them into the code. And this is where that goes. So this is where the random image goes, right? It's the source now of this background. And then I echo whatever random image was chosen. So I echo the HTML code. So you upload that, and you have your random images. Right? So here it is. If you now, in terms of extensibility, right? We talked about that. If you want to add more images later on, hey, I want to add more images. Well, you just go to this code. Of course, you need the images, right? But you just go to this code and you add a couple of more, right? Or if you want to change the images someday, right? Oh, I don't like these images anymore. Well, change them and then come over here. So you can add images, you can alter images very quickly.